welcome to Lone Star Conference Hoops Week 2025 and the online presentation of Basketball Media Days. On behalf of the Lone Star Conference, I am Chad Miller, Assistant Sports Information Director at Angelo University. Thank you for watching. Today we're joined by head women's basketball coach Alicia Ellis, along with on the left senior center Kanaya Williams and senior guard Landry Morrow on the right. Coach, we begin with you. Your program is coming off a season going 18-12, including 13-9 at LSC play, with probably the youngest team you've had in your tenure with the Rambles. Fast forward to today, you have 9 returners, 4 newcomers, and only 1 freshman. Talk to me about the experience that this roster boasts and the importance that it has to your program.
Yeah, I was really excited about the players that we returned this year. Like you said, I think a few times last year we had 5 freshmen on the court all at the same time, and all of those guys returned, and we're super excited for them. And it's very special when you can have the kind of leadership that we have on our teams to lead those guys, those younger players. And 2 of those guys are right by me today, and I am so blessed to have these guys. Every day they show up and they're just coming to practice to get better, and so we're really excited for the year.
As mentioned, you do have 4 newcomers, of course, doing the math, only 1 freshman, 3 transfers. Talk to me just about them in general, and is there anybody specifically you're excited to see on the court this season?
Yeah, so we had Tristan Keller come in. She's from Mason originally, played at ACU for a couple of years, and so she comes in with a lot of experience. And I call her a bulldog. She's a captain on the team. She leads not only by example, but like with her mouth. She's a great encourager. She comes in with a lot of knowledge. She's a smart player and not afraid to step on toes, and that's hard to find these days. I think that she's going to do whatever it takes, and she's going to say whatever it takes to help our teammates get better. And so we're excited about her leadership on the court. Very fast kid. I don't know if you know this, but she played football in high school, and so she's a tough kid. And defensively, she's showing a lot of great things. So really excited about her. And then we've got some freshmen that are coming in. Dragana from Switzerland. She's very physical on the inside, and looking forward to her presence. And then Stevie Lockhart is another transfer from Lindenwood. And again, she is a very mature player, experienced. And, I feel like she's just got a high IQ for us. She does things out on the court you can't really coach. She's long. She's about a 5'11" guard. And, the things that she can do is not going to be flashy. She's not a flashy player at all, but she's going to do things that is going to make a difference in the game.
Fantastic. Landry, we'll go over to you. Similar to last season, you, of course, are one of the more tenured players in this program. But, however, there was more experience across the roster as a whole. Talk to me about how the team's offseason went from a player's perspective.
Yeah, offseason we put in a lot of work, We have this saying, it's called We Remember, and we go back to, what we've been through, some experiences that we faced, some losses, and we just go back to that, and we just worked really hard this off season, just trying to get better, trying to be where we want to be. So I think that paid off for preseason, just putting that into play and just going off of what we've already done. So I'm really looking forward to what we've been able to do and what we're going to do.
Fantastic. And then also last season, saw you kind of transition from what was like your primarily point guard to more of a senior guard or shooting guard role, Do you kind of see yourself, of course, having the versatility, but also kind of where do you see yourself playing on the court this season?
I'm willing to play wherever she puts me. I played a lot of the guard, I played a little bit of the 4, and just wherever I'm able to benefit for the team and do what I need to do to be successful for the team. So.
Fantastic. Kanaya, over to you. You entered this season as one of the conference's biggest threats in the paint on both sides of the court. Talk to me about what that means to you and the importance that this offseason had to maintain that reputation.
This offseason, we put in a lot of work. We're constantly improving. I feel like our team's going to be better than ever this year. So that's just, what it is.
No, that's fantastic. Of course, we look at last year, you have numerous fantastic games across your career, but I don't think there's none bigger than your 15-block game against Midwestern State, tying a conference record. Talk to me about that game as a whole, and also just everything that you felt from that, that really kind of put yourself on the map there.
I was really excited just playing defense. That's one of the biggest things in basketball is defense. And so, anything I can do to help the team is what I'm there for. So.
Fantastic, Coach. We come back to you. A little look on the 2025 season. Obviously, within the Lone Star Conference, you see the addition of UT Dallas. Just looking at your season as a whole, is there any games that you maybe are circling a little bit more than others, or just what are your thoughts on your schedule for this season?
Yeah, I think it's an interesting season just because there was a lot of turnaround with every team. The teams that finished at the top last year some of them have a completely new roster, and those players that they are getting are good. So I fully expect the Lone Star to be just as good as it's always been. Historically, it's one of the best conferences out there, and that's why I'm super blessed. I thank God every day that I'm able to coach in this conference. But I expect it to be, we're going to do the same thing that we've always done, and we're going to take one day at a time. We can't overlook anybody in this conference. They're continually getting better and better. The coaches in this conference are amazing and very smart, and so we're going to have to put our best game plan together for each game. And it's going to be interesting to see how it all plays out. I usually have some ideas with some of these teams, but I think that there's so many new players, and especially with the portal being like it is, there's a lot of new players coming in from Division I's and just a lot of transfers, and so it's hard for me to know that right now, and I'm hoping I have a little bit better idea as the year approaches. But as for right now, we're going to focus on us and try to make this team the best that we can make them, and just have a good time with it. And that's the one thing I want to do with this group. We have 5 seniors. I think that's the most seniors that we've ever had, and I want it to be a great season. I want it to be fun, and I want us to go out with a bang. So.
Fantastic. Coach, Kanaya, Landry, thank you for your time, and good luck to y'all this season.
Thank you.
Thank you.